Hola Julia, ¿cómo estás? I hope you had a great vacation. Now it's time to go back to study Español. Okay? Now I'm going to do the review of the last class. And I guess we practice the verb ir and dar. Ir, to go, or ir a, to go to, and the verb dar, to give. Now the conjugation of the verb ir is voy, vas, va, vamos, van. ¿Ya? Voy, vas, va, vamos, van. Okay? Now the verb dar. Doy, das, da, damos, dan. Yeah? Now notice, it has the same conjugation. It is exactly the same conjugated. The only thing that changes is the V and the D. Voy, doy. Vas, das. Va, da. Vamos, damos. Van, dan. Yeah? Now remember, when you use the verb ir, you can you can use it like without the a, like voy con mi hija. I go with my daughter. It means she's going with you. Voy con mi hija. Or voy en carro. I am going in the car. Okay? Voy en carro. Or voy en camión a Todos Santos. I go in a bus to Todos Santos. Yeah? So if you use the verb ir without the a, you can use voy con somebody or voy en. Yeah? In a transportation. Voy en carro, voy en avión, voy en tren, train. Yeah? Voy en barco, ship. Yeah? So notice, if you go with a person, it's voy con mi hija. Voy con mi esposo. Voy con mi amiga. Yeah? Now, when you go in a transportation, when you are in the transportation, yeah? Or if you're going to go or in a transportation, you use en. Voy en carro. Voy en avión. Yeah? Voy en tren. Yeah? For example, you are going or you went to Africa, then you say, let's assume that you are going to, yeah? So, mañana voy en avión a África, or wherever you are going, yeah? Or el lunes, on Monday, voy en avión a La Paz, yeah? Voy en avión, transportation. Yeah? So that's when you don't use the verb ir a. Okay? Now, the verb dar, it's just the same as English. Doy dinero a la iglesia. I give money to the church. It's just an example. Okay? Or doy dinero a mi hija. Or doy un regalo a mi nieto. ¿Ya? And so on with the rest of the conjugate of the persons, of the pronouns. Yo, tú, él, etc. Yeah? Now I want to go to the verb ir a, specific. Ir a. Yeah? Specific to that. Ir a. Because remember, this verb ir a can be used in two different ways. In the present and in the future. To express something that you are going to do in the future. And to express something that you are doing in the present. Yeah? For example, in the present, it is used to express that you are going from one place to another. And you always will need the a when you use it in the present tense, expressing that you are going from one place to another. For example, por ejemplo, voy a la escuela. Voy a la playa. I go to the beach. I go to the school or to school. ¿Ya? Voy al mercado. Voy a la universidad. Voy al cine. Voy a Francia. Voy a La Paz. Do you notice that? You always use the a. Voy a. Now, if you conjugate with the other persons, then you can say the same thing, but with a conjugation that it's related to the person you're talking to or you're talking about. For example, mi hija va a la escuela. ¿Ya? Mi esposo va a la oficina. ¿Ya? Or tú vas al mercado. Okay? This is very important that you remember. And it's easy. It's, well, not easy, but simple, Julia. Just remember, in the present tense, when you express that you are moving from one place to another, yeah, then you always use voy a, vas a, va a, vamos a, van a. And it always refers to going to another place. Okay? Perfect. Now, future. This has the same conjugation as in the present. The difference is that when you use it to, to express something in the future, you use another verb. Yeah? So you conjugate the verb ir a, and the other verb stays infinitive. For example, voy a estudiar. You see? Voy, it's conjugated, a estudiar, infinitive. Yeah? Always to express the future. Voy a nadar, to swim. Okay? Voy a comprar, to buy. Voy a comprar zapatos nuevos. I'm going to buy new shoes. Voy a comprar zapatos nuevos. ¿Ya? Voy a aprender mucho en mi clase. ¿Ya? Now, when you conjugate in the other persons, you say, vas a comprar. ¿Ya? Or you can use it as a question. ¿Vas a comprar zapatos nuevos, Julia? Then you answer, yes, sí, voy a comprar zapatos nuevos. Yeah? So, when you use the rest of the people, like tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros can be also used as a question, and ustedes, then, because in the first person, you don't ask yourself if you're going to do something. Or, well, we do sometimes, but normally we don't. So don't get confused with that. Just don't ask yourself. If you're going to do questions, then conjugate with the rest of the persons, okay? Like, ¿vas a estudiar hoy? Yeah? Or, mi hija va a venir a mi casa. My daughter is going to come to my house. Mi hija va a venir a mi casa. ¿Ya? Nosotros vamos a practicar mucho español. ¿Ya? Ellos van a mirar la televisión. Ellas van a visitar a su mamá. Ellas van a visitar a su mamá. Yeah? So remember, the future is always, when you use ir a to express future, it's always voy a, vas a, va a, vamos a, van a. And then the verb in infinitive. Okay? Perfect. Well, practice that, Julia. And you're going to see that as you go, it's going to become easy. So just once again to recap. When you use it in the present, you use voy a and then a place. Yeah? When you use in the future, you use voy a and then a verb in infinitive. Okay? Voy a la tienda y voy a comprar zapatos nuevos. ¿Ya? Presente, futuro. Voy a la tienda. Presente. Voy a comprar zapatos nuevos. Futuro. Okay? All right, Julia, let me see. I think that's everything we did last class. Perfect. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have questions, please write to me, and I will answer as soon as possible. In the meantime, Julia, take care, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.